Good morning. I'm just finishing up packing up. I'm all rocked and ready to go. Making quick work out of getting ready here. I don't think I'm going to do a hotel breakfast. I think we're just going to hit the road and start hiking through the town of Crestview. And I did find a little mom and pop restaurant place that's about 3 miles up the road. So I think I'm just going to hit the trail and we'll stop there. We're just about at sunrise. And it's going to be like road walking all day, I think, and mainly along busy Highway 90. So today might not be too awesome, but we'll kind of see what it all brings and kind of stealth spot that I'm aiming for. A little over 20 miles, 23, something like that. See what we can find as we go. But I'll see you as we're walking through town. Starting the day, cold and clear. Should be awesome and sunny. Should warm up nicely. Welcome to historic Crestview, established in 1916. Getting through the downtown scene now. Here's the old downtown Main Street. Made it to our breakfast stop here on the corner, the Hub. This will be perfect. Alright, all done with that awesome breakfast. We're on Highway 90 for the next 12 miles. Well, no more sidewalk. I guess we're officially out of Crestview. There's the bridge over the Yellow River. Coming into the little township of Milligan. Another gas station. So far there's been a gas station at least every couple of miles, so plenty of opportunities to stop and take a snack break. The town of Holt is where we exit Highway 90 in 8 miles. Pensacola is 52, but it's a little more by the way we're going. Finally had a quick chance to get to the other side of the road. There's been a lot of traffic on Highway 90. Crossing some train tracks. This is nice that there's a clear-cut path following the power lines, so you don't have to walk directly on the road. Well, we lost our path along the power lines. We're back along next to the highway. I'm on the outskirts just before entering the small town of Holt. This is Holt Park, and I'm definitely due for a sit down. I've been going non-stop since breakfast. I see some covered picnic tables, restroom facilities. I just need to sit down for a bit. Well, after looking a little ahead into the little town of Holt and seeing what they got up there, there's a cafe that's open right now, the Cottage Cafe, and it's a lunchtime place from like 10:30 to 3, and it's a little after noon, so I could just drop in there less than a mile down the road and get some lunch. But I think I'm gonna do eating my own stuff for lunch because eat some weight down from my bag, and I want to keep moving. Just make a quick lunch here. I still got about 10 miles, I think, to about the site that I'm aiming for. So I think I'm just going to make a quick snack break here and then we'll just push back on the road, get through the town of Holt, and then we'll be off of this highway walking here shortly as well. All done with a quick lunch in the park. We're less than a mile into the little town of Holt. I'm going to stop in at the Dollar General there, and I think all I need is, I'm just going to buy another bottle of Smart Water, just to freshen my water bottles up, and then we'll move on. Well, maybe I'll just drop into this gas station real quick. I just need a bottle of water. Okay, got my water, good to go. A lot of good stuff in that little grocery store gas station. There's the Dollar General on the left here. I don't need anything else. We're done with the town of Holt. We'll be taking a left here at this little flashing signal light. And there's a warning in far out that says, before you leave the town of Holt, make sure to check the flood stage levels of the Yellow River. There's a link for where to do that. So, water level's at 3 feet, the flood stage is 7, so I think we're good. I guess we have to cross the Yellow River at some point. We'll see that at some point. Crossing I-10 again for like the 16th time on this trail. There's a lot less traffic on these roads now. Passing by the Yellow River Airport. Nice little grass strip. Type of place where you have your house property and your own little airplane right on the runway. Passing by the River's Edge RV Campground. Yeah, at least he's too lazy to do anything about me. Passing by Canoe Creek. This little back road's getting more and more remote, which I like. It's a big stark contrast to walking Highway 90 all day. We're passing by the Guest Lake campsite, and I see another sign for Camp Nimble. And there just so happens to be some people over here, so it's got to be Nimble Nomad again. Gotta go say hi. Well, that was really cool. I got to see Nimble again. Forgot to pull my camera out, but we got to see him on film last time when he was camped out by back by the 88 store. He kind of moves around from place to place, kind of following the bubble of the hikers. So that was really cool. I was not expecting to see him again. Good chilling with him, chatting for a bit, talking about hiking. Extremely experienced guy. Probably the most miles experienced guy I'll ever meet. But I had to push on. Got to get some more miles in down the trail. I think I'm maybe aiming for still another 5 miles or so for the day. I'll kind of see where that puts us, if I can find a spot. It's nice to be back in the woods again. I think we did almost 18 miles of road walking today, I think. Nice little streams. Nice woods. Well, I just ran across this sign for a temporary reroute. Up and around some roads for 1.5 and then a left for a 0.8. Yeah, I think I know how to get around this, but okay. I think they were doing some logging or something back here, so it kind of messed up the trail, I think is the reason for this. So we'll do a reroute. Yeah, this is why the trail's closed. The trail's somewhere down there. I think they just clear cut all the trees and knocked out all the ones with the blazes and destroyed the trail, so there's nothing to follow. So they got you routed up here for a little bit. I'm not exactly following the reroute instructions, but I'm almost back to the trail. I know where I'm at. Okay, I think I'm back on trail at Garnier Creek. That looks beautiful and clear. I don't know if this is my last water source for the day, but I might just load up here anyway because of how beautiful it looks. Nice and fresh and clean. Okay, here we go. I think this will work for camp for the night. Little space tucked just off trail. Trail is right here. And I think this will work. So we did a good day's worth of hiking coming out of town. It was 90% road walking, but we ended the day beautifully in the woods, and we got to see Nimble Nomad again, so that was awesome. That was an unexpected surprise. But that is it for now. We got 3 hiking days left, and that is it. So tomorrow is going to be a lot more in the woods, I think, and we'll finish up the last little bit of Eglin Air Force Base. My permit is still valid for that, so we'll be good to go to enter through that section. So we'll see that coming up for tomorrow. So thanks for watching. We'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning. Feel great. Well rested. Good night's sleep last night. A little chilly this morning, though. But it'll warm up into the 70s again. Should be another clear, beautiful, sunny day. Aiming for around 22.5 miles, I think, puts us into a campsite inside of Eglin Air Force Base. So that's what we're mainly finishing up for today, is another section through the base. Permit's still good. And I think a couple of landmarks today. We hit the split off where if you're super motivated to hike all the way to Canada, there's a point on this trail where you split off, you do the connector trails up to the AT, and you continue north from there, and then once you finish the AT, you just keep going north. So half the people out here are doing like the full all the way up. So we hit that connector in a little bit, and then there's like a gas station in 10 miles or so we can drop into for a snack and a drink, so I'll probably do that. And then we're into Eglin Air Force Base for the rest of the day. I was just thinking about the average temperatures out on trail. It's been a very mild year, I think. Sometimes it's much hotter. I think it's been a great year overall to do the Florida Trail. Water levels have been low, temperatures have been mild. There's been some cold nights, but nothing below freezing. Like right now, it kind of feels like it might be between 38 and 40, somewhere in that temperature range. It's not that cold. This is Burnt Grocery Creek. A heck of a name. Nice and clear water. Well, made it to the ECT connector, the Eastern Continental Trail. Side trail to Alabama is 46 miles if you take a right. That's how you connect and continue all the way through the Appalachian Trail, and you can keep going north and keep going north and keep going north. I think if I was to hike either this trail a second time or the AT a second time, I would just start in Key West and just do the whole thing. But we're heading left. Fort Pickens is where the terminus is at, 57 miles. Okay. At the edge of this little cypress pond swamp. The sun reflecting off the water is bright. Skirting around some back roads and neighborhoods. Passing by the Wild Azalea campsite. There's a couple of trees out here that I've seen like this with the blossoms on them. Nice and pretty. I feel like I need to be enjoying these moments in the woods while we got them. I think today's kind of the last full day where we're mostly in the woods. There's a couple miles of road walking in today, but we're mostly in the woods and it'll be nice. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of road walking and beach walking till the finish. Coming out of the woods into a neighborhood. Road walking from here for a bit. And about 4.5 miles till we take a rest break at a gas station. Walking past a ranch with some horses in the middle of the neighborhoods. Sheep for sale. I can see some sheep back there. Well, made it up to Highway 87. Gas station there on the corner, just across the highway. Time for a break. Okay, I'm gonna hang out on the side of the building here. Got me a pizza and a drink. A lot of good stuff on the inside. We'll chill here and have our kind of an early lunch. All right, back on trail. That was a really good slice of pizza. That definitely hit the spot. Now we got a little over 2 miles, I think, along Highway 87 here. And then we dip back into the woods, finishing up the Eglin Air Force Base last stretch. Gators Seafood Restaurant, closed for the season. Opens in the summer. Coming up on a long bridge over the Yellow River. I went ahead and crossed over to the other side of the traffic, because this is the side that's got the pedestrian walkway. We're finally getting a view of the main part of the Yellow River. And this must be the second longest bridge we've had to do on this trail so far. Oh, we're across the bridge, now I gotta run back across the highway to the other side. The trail disappears over there here shortly, as soon as the next break in the traffic. That looks like the fence we gotta get through. And I think this gets us back into Eglin Air Force Base. This should be the start of this section. Alright, back in the woods. So now that we are on the west side of Highway 87, double checking the closure notices for Eglin Air Force Base. The west side, where I'm currently at, is often closed and showing red sectors, but this part of trail is actually exempt, and it'll always be open even if it's showing red, which is kind of nice. So we're on this side of the highway for the next 8 miles. I was just thinking about how I know we're getting close to the end of the trail, but it doesn't feel like we're getting close to the end of the trail. It just feels like another day in the woods. And I know that tomorrow we'll be hitting the beach, starting a big beach walk. And I think it'll be somewhere in that moment when I'm on sand for miles and miles, staring at the ocean and waves lapping at my shoes. Then I think it'll feel real, like we're about to finish this trail. I'm hearing some good booms out to the middle of the base. They're dropping some bombs today. I wish you guys could hear what I'm hearing. There's probably over 1 million pounds of munitions being exploded in my near vicinity. It's probably at least 10 miles away, but still, when a 2,000-pound bomb goes off, you're gonna hear it. We're now dropping down into a gully to get down to Weaver Creek, and I definitely need a water fill up. So hopefully water's flowing. Should be though. But we'll take a little break here and definitely suck down some water. Well, here's Weaver Creek. It's kind of barely a trickle in places, but I think I can get to it and we'll make it work. Okay, good to go. Loaded up on water. Climbing out of the gully. And we got 5 miles to the end of the day to the Dean campsite is what I'm aiming for. I appreciate this section because they're doing some deforestation, clear cutting left and right of the trail. And you can tell that they were self-conscious enough to realize that the trail goes through this section, and they've doubly flagged it out, and they have not messed up the trail, and they have left the trees right here in this little strip as it goes through this little clear-cut patch of forest. So that's actually kind of cool. This seems like a rare sight. Usually if a section of woods is marked to be cleared down, they just mow the whole thing down. Just came out of the woods there, just came through that exit gate. We're back to Highway 87. I gotta run across here. Looks like another gate on the other side. And from here we got 2.5 miles left to camp. We made it safely across the highway. There's another notice there just telling everybody that you are still in Eglin Air Force Base. You still need your good permit. And this part of the trail can close on occasion, and you might not be able to hike in it, but we double checked the public access map, and it is open currently for hikers. So continuing in, and we'll stay the night at the Dean campsite, which is in Eglin Air Force Base. Looks like someone had trouble parking their boat. The SS Andy Dufresne, that's awesome, from the Shawshank Redemption. We made it to Dean Creek. This is the last freshwater source on the entire trail. We got about 35 miles left to the terminus. Nice fresh water it is. Water from here on out is going to be in restaurants, gas stations, or water fountains on the beach. So I'm going to load up here with my max carry 3 liters. Try to savor every bit of this that we got. I made it to the Dean campsite. This will be home for the night. And there we are, all set up. Looks like this is kind of place where not many people stay. There hasn't been any cleared out places where other people have obviously been tenting, so it kind of looks like not a lot of people stay here, but it's a great looking little place. So once again, I think that's it for this video. It's been a great day of hiking, minimal road walking just for a little bit, most of the day in the woods. I think tomorrow and the rest of the trail is going to be a lot more road walking and then a lot of beach walking, but that's going to be awesome coming up. And the next video is also going to be the last one, should be. I think we got 2 more days of hiking left, about 35 miles of trail, and passing through the town of Navarre and Pensacola Beach. It's going to be awesome, finishing it up. It's finally going to start to feel real. So join me again one more time for the final video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.